Welcome into today's video. And in today's video, we're going to walk a transformative journey to change a narrative on generational poverty, or rather, the vicious cycle of poverty. So, what is a vicious cycle of poverty? A vicious cycle of poverty is a complex interplay of the socioeconomic factors to reinforce and sustain poverty. The fact that it says it's socioeconomic, it tells you that it's multifaceted. It's not only about finances, it is also about human beings, and that's why there's the social aspect in it. Now, these are the stances where you find there are some places where from one generation to another, they have been struggling with the same thing financially. Like maybe it's financial crisis or a different number of things that are not right in finances from one generation to another. Let's see simple steps that we can do, or rather follow, to ensure that we unchain ourselves from these shackles. One, you need to acknowledge and understand the cycle. Like you won't run away, so you have to acknowledge that it's there. And then secondly, you need to understand it. Like, see, maybe these people were not saving. Maybe these people were not investing. Maybe these people have had poor spending habits from one generation to another. Those are the cultures that they carried on. So now you need to bring it to a stop. So after you've understood these cycles and those patterns, you need to strategize, like chart your way up. How am I going to get out of this? Because now you see, you already know the problem. So the only obligation that you have here is to chart your way out. The third thing you're going to do after you've charted your way up is you have to sacrifice. You know what? At this point, you don't have the luxury. It's a do or die state. Like you so determined that you need to break these things, so you have to sacrifice the comforts. Like you have to draw a very clear line, a bold one, between your needs and your wants. Like here you have to practice delayed gratification at its best to ensure that you achieve your desired results. And to get a new thing that has never happened, you see, maybe it's intergenerational, you need to do things differently. After you've done your sacrifices, or rather you've acknowledged that you also need to do a lot of sacrifices, and don't blame or lament or anything. You need to know, I have to get this done, so I have to sacrifice A, B, C, and D, all the luxuries aside. You have to educate yourself, like equip yourself with knowledge on financial literacy. This is not something you'll be taught in school, so you have to be very intentional on how you're going to acquire the knowledge. From the online platforms like have currently, even what you're talking now, it's all about financial literacy. So be very intentional to equip yourself with the right knowledge so that you are able to develop cultures, positive cultures that are going to enable you entangle yourself from the shackles. After you've educated yourself, equip yourself with a skill. Why you need this skill is because it's going to help you. You can leverage this skill, and then you're going to get now the disposable income, because clearly from the word go, you will need an income for you to play this whole game of getting out of the poverty and everything. After that, change your mindset. This money game, it's 20% skill and 80% mindset. So you need to cultivate a very healthy mindset toward money. Positive cultures towards money, the habits and what you think about money and everything around it. And now, when you're building this positive mindset, like a strong mindset toward money, you need to have a proper system around you, like a support system of people, maybe who have been there before, people you look forward to, or a group of people, or rather a team, that you are intentional about changing the narrative for better. So you need a proper support system around you, not people who are lagging you behind and everything, and they're not putting you in the right spirit, propelling you towards the right direction. So you need to be in a team that you have the same objective together. After doing all this, you need to detach and stabilize. Why I'd say you need to detach and stabilize is you want to pour from an empty cup. So you need to be in a space where you're standing on your own so that you're able to support somebody else. And this is one of the main reasons that you find that you are always lagging behind, because you're not stable yourself, but you're being pushed here to help other people. And what happens most probably is you all crumble together. So adjust yourself, step aside, not for any malicious reason, just step aside, build yourself. When you are strong and standing on your own, now you can come and help the other person. Like it is one person at a time, until you all become stable. The last and not the least thing to do, invest in your healthcare. Take care of your health and also strategize how to go about your bills just in case they come through. Health is something that can drain your finances in a blink of an eye. Like we are told that we are almost all of us one bill away from poverty. And most of the time, this bill is a health bill. Like health bills can crumble you down. So invest in your health wisely. Pick a health insurance fund if you need to, and ensure that if there are some healthy practices you can do to avoid maybe some lifestyle diseases, make sure you're on the right track towards your health journey. Now, when all that is said and done, we need to acknowledge that it is a challenging, it is a challenging task because you're doing things that have never been done before. So you have to adapt and accept that you're going to do things differently. There won't be new things, learning new behaviors, learning new cultures, doing things like you're the trailblazer. You're walking somewhere that there's no path, there's no road. You're the one creating a road. So I'm not telling you it will be a walk in the park. It's challenging. It has its challenges, but the beauty of it is that it is doable and other people have done it before. You just need to be intentional, follow the right step, be in the right spaces with the right people, and clearly you're going to see your life transform and you're going to change the narrative and it's going to become a better one. Always remember that a small step forward is a step closer. I hope by the end of this video, you're going to face the challenges confidently and be able to unchain yourself from those financial crises. It's a bye for today and see you in the next video.